The Marshall Shredmaster. We Radiohead fans have come to know and love it as Johnny Greenwood's distortion pedal of choice, and for good reason. It has sweet sustain for lead passages, plus low-end thunk for power chord bassages. Friend of the channel, The King of Gear, has produced his own version of the circuit, the excellent Oxford Drive pedal, which you've seen reviewed here previously. Recently, he also sent me his original 1990s Shredmaster, along with one of the recent reissue editions from Marshall, in order for me to create this heads-up comparison between the three pedals. For this test, I'm using the following setup: a Fender Tele Plus with lace sensor dually red bridge pickup, and a Fender 85 solid-state amplifier with a Shure SM58 pointed at the center of the speaker cone, aka the Johnny Greenwood Special. I'm recording into Logic Pro X, where I've done no additional EQ, but I'm simply applying some basic limiting to bring things up to a standard level. I've used a looper to keep the input as consistent as possible when changing between pedals, and to allow me to do some knob tweaking on the fly. To start with, I'll be using Johnny's preferred setting on the pedal: gain at 3 o'clock, bass and treble at 1 o'clock, contour at 7 o'clock, or minimum, and the volume maxed at 5 o'clock, except for on the Oxford, where the output range is a little bit wider and I've attempted to level match. Here goes nothing. Let your ears decide for themselves, but in my experience, all three pedals sounded very, very similar, with only minor differences in perceived gain and brightness. The OG Shredmaster felt slightly less gainy than the others, perhaps a little bit more like an overdriven amp than a distortion pedal. Both it and its reissue had a slightly more open and brighter tone at similar settings, but that tone could also be achieved on the Oxford by pushing the treble or output level a little bit higher and nudging the gain down a bit. The Oxford definitely had the widest range of output level and gain on tap, and I love that 91-88 switch, which allows you to take on a bit of the brighter sound of the governor pedal in combination with the rest of the settings. All three pedals, in combination with the Lace and the Fender 85, were perfect at nailing that Johnny Greenwood sound. If you're interested in an Oxford Drive of your own, check out thekingofgear.com for more details.